Hello, my name is James Huskins. I will be talking today about the difference between the PS4 and the Xbox One and showing you why the PS4 is a much better console and a much better investment. Buying either one of these gaming systems can be quite expensive. They are really not only for playing games, but are multimedia machines. They can be used to watch movies, access different apps such as Netflix, Hulu, and you can also listen to music. Because of these different things, both consoles are quite pricey. Though costs can fluctuate, the Xbox One typically runs between $400 and $450, while the PS4 can be found as low as $300. First of first of all, both of these are great gaming systems, well made and useful for many different things beyond gameplay. But to me, it's the gaming that is most important. You can purchase a Blu-ray player to watch your movies, or purchase a Fire Stick or equivalent for the same online apps that can be accessed with both systems. The difference in the processors is the Xbox One has a 1.75 GHz AMD 8-core CPU, while the PS4 CPU remained clocked at 1.6 GHz. This represents a roughly 10% increase in processing power for the Xbox One, but the PS4 beats it hands down when it comes to its graphics processor. While the Xbox has a pipeline for 1.3 teraflops, while the PS4 boasts a 1.8 teraflop, the difference is just amazing. The colors for the Sony consoles are much deeper and richer than Microsoft's. Everything is very clear, and the things that were hard to see on the Xbox are easily viewable on the PlayStations. Difference in controllers. The controllers come down to mostly preference. Both are ergonomic for comfort, but some people find the Xbox controllers more comfortable with often control sticks. My wife is one of them. They work better for her small hands, but the response time on the PS4 DualShock controller is far superior. You will find it very important if you play shooter games such as Black Ops. It makes a huge difference, and I like the fact that they also have speakers in the controller. Difference in ease of use. The user interface on the Xbox has recently changed, and there are some good and bad things with it. The one I find annoying is that when you have to go to the left to switch players, it doesn't always work correctly. PlayStation's is pretty simple with one-way scrolling only. Difference in game content. There is a big one and can make the difference between someone getting the better console because it will not have the game that you want. The biggest reason I hear people get the Xbox over the PlayStation, even though they may actually like the PlayStation better, is due to the Halo game franchise. So if you are a diehard Halo fan, there will be nothing that I can say to persuade you. However, if you are willing to look beyond that, there are a lot of great exclusive content games for the PlayStation as well. As long with the games that can be played on both systems, Sony also allows the playing of independent titles, as well as the option to rent buy PS3 games that can be streamed to your system. Though Xbox One does now have backwards capability, there are very few titles, and the release dates for new ones keep getting pushed back. In conclusion, when it comes to the specs of both systems, there often is not much discernible difference when in use. One of the biggest ones and the most important, in my opinion, is the graphics processor. I cannot emphasize enough the difference in what you will see when using the different systems. After having used the Xbox One for 2 years, I was blown away when I loaded up my first PS4 game. If you if you play games like Black Ops and like the reaction time using the PS4 controllers cannot be beat. Both systems are set for upgrades in the not so near future, but those that have been hinted at the PS4 outweigh the ones that Xbox One has already implemented. Then when you come down to the harder yet more streamlined build of the PS4 is really the way to go. Thank you, and you guys have a nice evening.